Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to the Chronicles. Today, guess what we're doing? Epoxy resin. We're doing stuff. I told you I wouldn't start the project without you, but I'm so nervous. I just want to get it going and get started. A couple of things, okay? So these are just some of the items that you're going to need in order to do this project. You're going to need a resin kit or yeah, some sort of epoxy, okay? And then whatever it is that you're going to be turning into resin, or you know. So this is what I have. I bought these on Amazon. I believe the kit was about $40 or so. So there's a part A and a part B. I'm sure you guys know this. I'm sure you guys have done this somewhere, sometime. I've done it before, just not in this large of a project. And as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to be able to do the entire project here. I should be doing it in my garage, where there's plenty of ventilation and all of that. But what I am going to do today is start with the little sections that I want to add color to, and maybe I will set this up in the garage afterwards and do the entire slab. Now remember, we're doing that live edge wood piece that I found, or it was just in the garage. I'm not sure where it came from. It may have come from a tree limb or something that we had chopped down, and then we just ran it through the planer that we have in the garage, and that's how we ended up with that piece of wood. So anyway, there's two parts to this. There's a part A and a part B, and you have to mix equal parts in order to create the epoxy resin. Okay, so it's one part A and one part B. They're both crystal clear, and yeah, let's do this. Let's get started with this. Okay, so my first time opening up this extremely secure bottle here. It has a tab on the inside. Whoa, okay. And I'm sure part B has the same tab on the inside. And I don't want to mix these up, so I'm going to put A over here, and I'm going to put B on the other side. It's a little difficult for me to get my fingernail in there in order to pull this out. Oh, goodness. Scissors to the rescue. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put B on this side. Now, of course, I should be wearing gloves from the very beginning, and I'm not. So let me, what are these? Finger cuts? Let me find the gloves that comes with this little project. I hope these are gloves. You know what? I got better gloves. Toothpicks. Okay, so what I'm going to do is open up this resin tape, and I believe I picked this up on Amazon as well. It's residue-free resin tape, okay? And what I'm going to do is tape the back side of the wood where I'm going to be putting the colored resin into. So let me just pour this out right now. I'm going to pour out 2 equal parts of this, and then I'll close this back up because I don't need any crazy messes happening around here. I'm going to do, let's see how much that is. Let me get it right to 20 mils. Okay, just under 20. Let's see what that is. That is yeah, I believe that's 20 mils of A, and I'm going to do the same for B. Let's get it lined up right there. 15 and too much. Gotta go back the other way. Still too much. 20. It's only supposed to be 20, so I went a little too fast after I passed 15. Okay. Let's let that settle and see where it's at. Okay, that looks about even, both sides. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close these back up. And we're going to mix both of those together with some color. All right. I'm going to pour both of those into here. Whoops. and then I'm going to add my color into it as well. It's a little science project, isn't it? Like, it's a little kooky, but okay, we're doing it. Alright. Now to get the rest of this out of here, I'm going to use a little popsicle stick because I want it all to be as even as possible. It's probably not going to ever be like 100% even unless you're extremely meticulous and scientific about getting the equal amounts in there, but you know, unless you're doing this, which is like completely scraping the containers and trying to get all the measured stuff into it. So there's this. Ugh. Let me get another cup open. And I believe I can probably wash these. I don't think they're meant to stay in there forever, especially because they're not mixed together. So they're two individual solutions until you mix them. So it shouldn't harden inside of these little clear cups. Okay, so there's that. And I believe I got it all. At least I want to believe I got it all. Alright, so there's that. So now in here I am going to mix these two together. It's not too bad. So far so good. And then I'm going to add a little bit of color in there. So I was thinking about doing this pretty turquoise color, but I think I want to do maybe, yeah, I'll do the turquoise. It's safe. It's safe. See, it's a good thing I'm wearing these gloves because I've gotten the stuff now all over the place. So I'm just going to add, let's just do 2 drops for now and see what we get. Okay, let's cut the tops open first. All new to me, guys. All new to me. I have not used this before, so was not expecting that. So here we go. 1, 2. We'll see what that gives us. And there goes my boy Ghost in the background, crying again. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That's pretty. Alright, I want it to get a little bit darker, so I'm going to add 2 more drops. What's the matter, Ghosty Ghost? Why are you crying? What's up? Okay, yeah, it's getting darker. I like it. Let's see. Yeah, see that? It's pretty. Alright, I think I'll go with that. Ghost, not now, sweetie. Not now. Alright, so there's that. I'm now going to go ahead and change these gloves out to another pair, so I'll be back in just 2 ticks. Okie dokie, so I got myself a fresh pair of gloves here, and what I'm going to do is bring the board up, but I'm going to bring it up on its underside so I can tape it. So let's see here. This is about as most of it that you're going to see throughout the project. So, and this is just the area that we'll be working on, right? So I'm going to put a piece of tape here, and I'm going to put a piece of tape back here where the resin may fall into, because I looked through it on the other side and there is a gap, so it is open down here and here. So I'm just gonna apply it there. It says it leaves no residue, so I can then remove this and it'll be perfectly fine. It should not, mess up my wood. But we know, coulda, shoulda, wouldas, right? We'll see. It's kind of like a film. It's not really a tape, I don't think. Well, it is sticky, but it's sort of like a film. But we'll just see. Okay, so there's that, and this side right here. Let me make sure I got it nice and smushed in. All right, so now I'm gonna flip it over because this is not the side we're working with. We're working on the other side. Here's that pretty live edge. Oh yeah, that's so cool. Okay, so right here, it's a small little section. So I'm just going to use the dropper, maybe? Nah, let's not even let's not even get ourselves into that. Okay. I'm just gonna put some in here. You might not even be able to see the color because it's so dark in this little section, but I'm going with it. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to be able to do this entire project all at once because it is done in parts, in layers. So right here, I'm just going to put this colorant in here, but the rest of the board will be clear. So after I'm done with this section, after it's dry, then I will do the top layer, which will be clear. I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to confuse y'all at all. I'm just saying. Okay, let me clean up the edges right there and make sure that this right here gets some. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little bit down here on this side, which might be able to be seen a little bit clearer considering it's lighter. So, and it's a much bigger space. So anyway, that's gonna be like that. And I do need a piece of tape on the end over there because I see it's gonna run off onto my desk. Ah, catch it. Okay, there we go. We're winging it again. Do I ever do anything where I'm not winging it? Alright. And I don't want to mess this piece of wood up. It's so pretty and I spent so much time sanding it to get it to this level. I do not want to mess this up. Anyway. Alright, we're going to go with that for now. It's an awkward position. Let me just let you know right now. What I may be doing is taking my camera jig down and working on this like from a camera mount, like a tripod or something. And then you guys get to see my messy garage, right? So that's fun. But yeah, this is an awkward position. And I don't think you guys are getting the full gist of what's going on, the full magnitude of the chaos. Like I said, I almost got this all over my desk. So, all right, there's just a little bit more in here. I'm just gonna run it down to that edge. Sorry if you guys aren't seeing much of the project, but this is the problem with this camera angle. So. Okay, and I'm not too worried about those little dots. I'll clean those up in just a moment. Get most of the blue dots off of there. What I want to do in this little section right here is add some gold leafing. I guess that's what it's called, some gold foil. Just right here in this little area. Maybe I'll do silver. I don't know. But I gotta do it soon. So bear with me while I think this through. And that's all I'm really doing. I'm just processing all of these steps in my head, because again, you notice the directions are still wrapped up in in the paper. I did not read any of the directions other than what it said to do on the bottle of epoxy resin. So yep, this is happening. Okay, all right, I think I got most of it. I think I'm good with this, and yeah, we'll just go with this for now. I gotta make sure my board is level though, because I don't want it to settle too far down on this end over here, which you can't see. So let me just show you what I'm working with. So right down here is where I have that tape holding it in, but I want to make sure that the board that I'm working on is level, and it's not at the moment. So I need to, what do I need to do? I need to flip this. I need to get something under here. Let's see. I don't know. I'll have to get something else to level this out, because it obviously is not level. Maybe I'll use the tape. Nope, that's too high. Oh, here we go. There we go. Genius. Anyway. Alright, so there's that. Let me grab some of this gold foil. Ooh, where'd you go? Come back. Okay. I could do the gold, but I think the rose gold might look really nice with it. Let's just do the gold. This is interesting stuff, guys. All interesting stuff. All interesting. Surprise, surprise. I'm surprised. You're surprised. Yeah, I like that. It's stuck to my tape, so I just got to be careful. Okay, and put a little more down here. Just trying to lay them down flat. Some of them want to curl. Okay. Oh, I see what's happening. Like once it gets stuck, it lays flat, but if there's nothing to stick it to, it's just gonna curl up. Okay. All right. So I did wait for the lights to come in, those little special blue lights that dries epoxy, and yeah, so they finally came in. It only took 2 days, but I say finally. But yeah, so now I can let this dry probably for 24 to 48 hours, and then come back to it and work on the rest of the board, which the resin tape works great. Okay, so I will more than likely wrap the entire project around with the resin tape. So at least I think it's working great so far. But it's holding in the resin here at the edge, and I'm gonna have to wrap the entire project all the way around in that resin tape in order for the resin not to spill out everywhere. Again, I'm probably gonna set this up in my garage where I should have been in the first place, and change the camera angle, so you guys have that to look forward to. Anywho, I think I'm gonna leave you guys right here, because this right here is stressful. A little bit. Not much, but it is. It could be. And I need to let this dry. So I'm going to turn on those blue lights. They are LEDs. And I bought them on either Temu. I bought them on Temu. So we'll see how well that works. And then once I try the lights out, I will write a review on whether or not they worked. I hate when people write a review on products that they purchased, and they're in their review they put, well, I haven't used it yet, or I haven't opened it yet, received it, looks great, but I haven't used it. I'm like, well, why did you even take the time to write the review? Like, how am I supposed to know what I'm buying? It's based on your reviews. Like, hello. Anyway, that's my 2-second rant for the day. I'm just trying to get some of this gold off of my finger and back onto the board. I don't know why I touched that little section. Okay, alright. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my gloves, turn on those lights, and we'll just let this sit and dry. Alright guys, like I said, I'm going to leave you right here. We'll come back for part 2 of this in a couple of days, I suppose. Alright. Stay naturally curious. Go do something wonderful today. Try this project. Try this. Try mixing 2 things together and just filling a hole somewhere. Make a coaster. There are lots of silicone molds at the dollar store, so you don't have to go out and spend a bunch of money on $40 worth of epoxy if this is just a practice trial run. Yeah, so just, you know, check out some of the molds that are local to you in like the Dollar Tree or whatever, and just mix two small little bottles. Dollar Tree actually has resin epoxy. Here, I'll just show y'all. Dollar Tree sells these, parts A and part B, okay? So you can just go to the Dollar Tree and grab some of this. Grab one of their molds and practice with that. I did one before with my mom when she visited me. What did we do? I think it was a coaster or something that we made together. But without these lights, the coaster took, I don't know, 16 days to dry. Which is why I did not want to risk it again by not having the lights readily available. And one of them isn't working. See, that's going to go in my review. Hold on. Oh, it's not plugged all the way in. Duh. So anyway, my mom and I practiced with the resin epoxy stuff from the Dollar Tree before I got into this massive project that I'm doing right here. And it's a little nervous, a little undetermined, but we'll see. Okay, so I gotta have the room dark. I'm gonna turn off all my lights, and I'll definitely talk to you guys in the next video. Stay naturally curious. Bye.